people of the earth, and pets who can see computer screens. Welcome to tonight's edition of The Rigmarole, a completely improvised comedy show where we play a bunch of different characters, we go forward and backward in time, and it's all based on your suggestions, which we will get from you in a minute. Tonight we have the illustrious and cacophonous Marc Little with us, ladies and germs.
Thank you. And tonight we also have with us the glorious and retroactive Kerby Grubb.
I'm retro before retro was cool. Halal is someone there. Whoa, Big Loud. Thank you for joining us, Big Loud. Yes, we are here indeed. And to prove it, we have a prompt for you, which was already up here. What else do we have to say? We use a bell. We make everything up, and it's going to be based on your suggestions. I think we said everything.
Yeah,
if you haven't seen our show before, just watch. You're smart. You'll get it.
Super smart.
So name a kick-ass era. What's an era? I mean, look, I know you guys are into eras. You're like, you won't shut up about eras. Like,
I'm actually Pisces.
Excuse me? I'm sorry, what?
Oh, okay, very good. Let's see what the audience has to say.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. The 1970s, Julie. Yes, funky. Get funky. The Eisenhower era. Yes. A big favorite on the rigmarole, the Eisenhower, the Great Depression, always good for comedy.
Always.
Jurassic era, I believe that was the time when those movies were hot. Medieval times. Welcome to medieval times. Okay, very good, Jake. Andrew Jackson's America. Okay. What is a cognomen? Thank you, Becky. It's another word for great question. The .383 is that year? Is that a decimal of a year? Is that like?
That's I'm really trying to figure this one out.
1960s. Oh man, we got the 60s, we got the 70s. Byzantine.
Oh, it's been a while.
Seinfeld era, right? He reigned supreme for many a year there. Victorian era. Oh, nice, Victorian. 200 BC. A year we all know well. That era, anyway.
We do.
Before cognomen, I think is what that stands for. Caveman era. Okay. Big Loud's got the hot fingers tonight. I like it. Homo erectus era. Okay, Big Loud, you're cut off. You're cut off. Obama era. Okay. Oh, can we just miss you, Obama?
Yeah. Let's get back to drone strikes.
Let's go. Let's go back to dirty wars, y'all.
Bring them back.
Let's go back to taking journalists out. Don't take that and use it as a soundbite on the internet. Okay, that wasn't for you, internet. Don't be like that. Okay. I like. Dang, there's so many good ones. Marc, you got a hit on one?
Well, 200 BC made me laugh.
Yeah.
Victorian era seems fun.
Yeah, let's do Victorian era. That's good.
Okay.
I like that one. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be something. We use your suggestions to create characters, scenarios, and the like. Watch for your suggestions to be implemented in our completely, have I said that yet, made up show.
But guess what? We need more suggestions.
Yeah. Right. Oh, yeah. Let's get the title of the show from you all. So throw us some adjectives and some nouns. Adjectives, nouns. You guys know what those are. Like cacophonous and blurry. Also, there are nouns such as, Marc is going to say one.
Duck.
Right. The blurry duck. That could be the name of our show. We'll figure out what it is. Ooh.
Chartreuse.
Mm-hmm.
Dainty. Oh, dainty is kind of fun. Timid.
Nice.
Uh-oh, I have my finger stuck in the drawer right now.
Becky,
Underpants.
Becky, keep it clean. It's not a family show.
Rambler.
Rambler's nice. I like that one. Timid. Heavy.
Allocated.
It's just that's comedy right there. Writes itself.
Beautiful.
Leg warmers. Lively. Homely. Scratchy. Slovenly. Beards. Hang on. I'm sensing you guys aren't just throwing out words. That's a whole sentence if you run them all together. Houseboat. Okay, I'll pick one. You pick one.
Okay, deal.
I like Rambler.
So that's the last word. So that's the noun, right?
Yeah.
And then hold on, now I have to look. Slovenly.
The Slovenly Rambler. Sorry. A Slovenly Rambler. Oh, whistles, toasty, gargantuan. Very, very excellent suggestions, y'all. Thank you very much. We have our title. And what is it, Mr. Litto?
It is a Slovenly Rambler, as you will see.
Slovenly Rambler is the name of this show. Look for it at your local DVD pirate store.
And our third and final prompt for you, our question: what is your favorite architectural feature? For those of you unfamiliar with architecture, it means buildings and stuff. So look at a building, the inside or outside,
or go.
What do you like?
Go grab a quick 4-year degree at Frank Lloyd Wright Architectural Center in rural Wisconsin, and then come back and type your suggestion.
Please do.
What do we got here? We have
a turret, a sconce, ledges. These are all good. These are all very good. You people know what architecture is. 1985 mirrored walls.
Oh, wow.
A dome.
Mm-hmm.
Steps in houses. Wainscoting.
Not steps outside houses. Wainscoting. Shit.
That sounds amazing.
That's pretty great.
Beams, pavers, load-bearing walls. All of these are great. I think we have to go with wainscoting because it is so vivid and so strong. They're all vivid and strong, though, and we love them all. Okay, boom.
Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate what a slew of wonderful answers. Look for your suggestions to shape our show as we present tonight's exciting episode of the rigmarole entitled
A Slovenly Rambler.
Jack pulled up to his bar that he owned, the Slovenly Rambler. He'd been in business for 2 good years, and those years had brought prosperation all over him and his girl, Darla, who was about to show up for her shift behind the bar. Jack picked his teeth. The chorizo burrito he had that morning was still lingering, tasty in his mouth. He flicked a toothpick on the sidewalk.
Hey, can't just throw your toothpicks.
It's my bar.
And I
own the bar.
And it was his bar. He did own the bar. He was in this town of Burstwile. Burstwile wasn't like your regular town. It was full of fancy pantses and artsy-fartsy type people. And Jack, he was a rambler at heart. And that's why he opened this bar, made it out of an old movie house. It was around from the 1920s.
Hey, by the way, do you know the history of this old bar? I've made it 2 years ago. It used to be a movie house in the 1920s. You fancy art type person? Come in sometime, grab a drink.
Hey.
You're welcome in.
Hi, sorry about the toothpick thing earlier. I'm on the local recycling board, and when people throw stuff on the sidewalk, it feels like a personal affront to my to my dignity.
Hey, well, that's not a problem at all. We need people like you. This is a small town, and gosh darn it, if we don't keep it clean, well, who will?
Well, I will. That's what I just told you. That's what I do. Keep things clean around this town. You're so big, and it's like that. Your flannel is like ripping off of you. It's like, you're so big and burly and everything. So that's just.
Well, since I own the bar, I got to move a lot of kegs. I move kegs almost every day. Every time someone drinks a beer, to a certain extent, then I have to move the keg because eventually it gets empty.
Yes, moving kegs all day. Oh, wow. Is that what's on your forearm with that tattoo? Can I see?
Yeah, this is called the King Keg. That's why there's a crown on top of it.
It's you holding a keg that has a crown on it. Wow, it really looks like you too. It's the flannel and your motorcycle in the background. It's everything.
Thanks, my good friend Morty Salamander did it.
Holy shit, Marty Salamander, the famous tattoo artist, Morty.
That's right. Yeah, it's Morty. Just in case we get to discuss him ever again, I want to make sure you know it's Morty.
Jack, what? Who? I am your girlfriend, Darla. Okay.
Darla.
Okay. No. I tell you who I am, Jack.
Well, Darla.
Who are you talking to? This little mousy person right here. Who is
Darla,
this?
Please don't get jealous again. This lovely young lady works for the recycling board of the city.
Sorry, Miss Darla. My name's Jennifer Tisdale. I work for the city, and your boyfriend flicked a toothpick at me earlier and then invited me to come in for a drink.
See, Darla, I didn't even know her name. I didn't even know Jennifer Tisdale was her name. I was fostering business for the bar that keeps us alive. Fostering business.
Jennifer Tisdale was her name. She disappeared last Tuesday, last seen going into the Dusty Rambler, the Slovenly, sorry, check that, Ed, is that right? The Slovenly Rambler.
It's Slovenly Rambler, very good.
Thank you. Yeah, you know what, let's just go again.
Okay. When I don't like to count out loud, so when I give you the blink, okay?
Okay. This is just the promo for tonight's, because I need to take a nap and I got to get a coffee. I got to pick my kid up from. So this is just the promo, and then I come back and we do the broadcast, right?
But first, coffee. Am
God
I right?
damn it! I told you never say that again.
I'm sorry.
Jack didn't feel like he fit inside this town. Every time somebody came around, Darla was running them off because she's a real handful. He picked her up in Equatorial Guinea, and they was on a vision quest out there. And he kind of grabbed onto him and just wouldn't let go.
Actually, I'm on a vision quest at the moment, so if you would just...
Just hold on, Mr. American Man in a flannel with the suspenders and the tattoos on your arms? What?
This is actually... This one I haven't... I'll tell you about later, but this one is a keg, and this is me holding the keg because I own a bar.
It looks just like you, and the king and the crown is a king.
It's exactly right. It's a king keg.
Jack, I am Darla, and I am a native here to Equatorial Guinea.
Wow, I tell you, first I thought Equatorial Guinea was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and now Jack, I think you.
Jack, when you hear the sound of the horn in 15 seconds, everyone dances, okay?
All right. I can
Get ready
dance.
to move, Jack. Get ready to move.
Okay. Well, I'm currently getting ready.
Attention, Equatorial Guinea. This time for everyday dance. You're dancing, Jack. We're dancing.
So that man's name is the horn.
Oh, Jack, no American man has ever come to Equatorial Guinea and danced with me before. I will cling to your leg like a small sheep, and I will never let it go.
What kind of sheep are you familiar with?
And that's how they met. It's a crazy story. No one believes it, but that's exactly what it was. Because what do you know about Equatorial Guinea? Fucking nothing. That's right. So shut it. So
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I'm sick and tired of people coming in and sitting in my bar and not believing the love story of me and Darla.
Okay. Okay, Jack. Okay, man. Hey, look, I'm your best friend. Okay?
I know, Hubert. You don't have to remind me again.
I mean, but hold still. I can't focus on you. Okay.
Hubert, I can only stand here for you to draw me on that napkin for so long. After a while, I need to get back to work, okay? I need to change the game.
Look, man, when I told you I was taking napkin drawing classes at the community college, you said, okay, I'll pose for you no matter when you want. And so you hope you're in the party, Jack.
Third lesson of drawing 204 is that everything is a canvas. Do not ever let your materials dictate what you can do.
I'm late. I'm sorry. Do I just sit at any one of the easels?
Any easel can be yours. You must be Hubert Howard's. You're the only one who wasn't here.
That's me. They call me HHH.
Hello, HHH. What's the third H for?
How wouldn't you like to know?
That's very intriguing, Mr. HH.
No, that's what's on my birth certificate.
Oh.
Yeah, my dad, he was an amateur stand-up comedian, and he thought, oh, let's make a joke. Let's make a joke out of the birth certificate. And so now when I tell people HHH, which he made me do, they always say, what's that here, guys, huh? And then I have to say, how wouldn't you like to know? And then they think I'm joking, but I don't know how to tell you. So it's a whole thing, man.
Sure. So obviously you found that your art isn't through the spoken word. And so you're here to discover if it's maybe through the drawn expression.
The drawn expression. That's what I was always, yeah. I mean, my best friend Jack, he's going to pose for every napkin I draw on.
Now, you hear that, class? If we all had a best friend like Jack, we all could be inspired all the time. But just because you don't have a best friend like...
Excuse me.
Yes.
Janice, we've been sitting here for 15 minutes waiting for you to start this class. And I'm giggling because Janice, we all know that you just got this job. You work in Napa Auto Parts, okay? Who here thinks that Janice knows how to teach a napkin drawing class?
Kelsey Wigglemail? Here's the thing.
Janice, we went to elementary school together. You have to use my last name like we don't know each other. Don't pull some kind of class bullshit on me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Wigglemail. All I know is that genuinely speaking, and generally as well, so I'm both being sincere and general, on the first day of class, there was a lot of time spent on the syllabus. So, Miss Wigglemail, if you would please... Just call me Kelsey. My God, we made each other friendship bracelets in 6th grade. Why did you, just because Don left you, which, again, we all were there. There's only one bar in town, the Slovelnly Rambler. I don't see any bracelets on these wrists, Miss Wigglemail.
God, I didn't mean you still had it. Jesus, you're such a pain in the ass.
Oh, well, you have no idea. Wait for midterms.
Hey, so at last class, holy shit, the teacher, she got into it with her best friend from 6th grade. Man, it was awesome. I was like,
still best friends?
Huh?
They still best friends?
No, man, because she's like, you see any friendship bracelets on this? Because she had made her one when they were 6. Anyway, so and so I sat next to Kelsey. Hey, man, are you paying attention?
I'm just worried if they're not best friends anymore. Maybe one day we won't be best friends.
Hey, Jack.
What is it, HHH?
I would rather die from 1,000 needles pokes in the eyeball than not be your best friend.
Lucky for you, the odds of both of those are very low.
Well, not with that needle factory going in at the edge of town.
They approve that?
Yeah, I got offered to be a manager, so that's why I brought that up, because I just feel like needle pokes is going to be a big part of my life.
Well, Mr. HH, I'm sorry, HHH, can I call you Triple H?
You just call me. No, man, no. Don't call me Triple H, man.
How about H?
That's another dude entirely. God damn, you know what? I was excited about this job.
Well, as it should be, the pension. Trust me, you put in 45 years for us, and you are going to be sitting pretty.
Okay. Well, shit, 45.
You ever wanted a houseboat, Triple H? You ever wanted one?
Actually, Triple H sounds pretty good when you say it in the same sentence as houseboat and question mark.
45 years from now, Triple H, you can find yourself sitting on the deck of a houseboat, sipping on a nice, cool Budweiser. Just picture that right there.
How many needle pokes are involved, and what is the incidence and frequency of eyeball needle pokes? Just because I got a recurring nightmare about getting poked in the eye with a needle.
Look at this sign right here.
154
days since eyeball needle poke.
Oh, so that's like almost half a year then.
So it's very infrequent. Imagine if you hit the lottery every half a year, you'd be excited.
I don't think that's like a good analogy, but I'll take your word for it.
I mean, it's not happening very often is what I'm saying.
Hey, man, have you been to the Slovelnly Rambler?
I've driven by it.
You got to come in sometime. My best friend Jack owns it. And
I love discounts.
Yeah, there's actually, here's a flyer for one free drink. And here's a wooden nickel.
What's the wooden nickel do?
Just cuz.
Huh. Well, all right. I'll keep both of them.
I'll take the job. I'll take the job, Mr. Jenkins. I will take the job, and I will give you 45 years of my life, and I will have a houseboat.
Well, I'll take you taking the job, and I'll see you a pension.
Yeah, so I took the job, Jack, and now I'm regretting it because I didn't know it was every weekday for 45 years.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, Triple H. Is they want you every single day. They say they give you the weekends off, but basically you just sleep.
Hey Jack.
What is it, Trip?
You've been talking to Mr. Jenkins down at the. Why you call me Triple H now?
Well, because you told me during the story, you told me that he wanted to call you Triple H, and that you said.
I know, but I just feel like I should be able to choose my own nickname, and it should not be foisted upon me.
No, it won't be. It won't. We'll go back to HHH. I like that better, anyways.
I like it just because we're best friends. I want my best friend to call me something slightly different.
Yeah, it's kind of disrespectful that your boss just thinks he can name you, a new one.
Hey, tell me more about Texarkana, where you're from, and tell me about everyone there is raw and rough, because you're not like everybody else are in this town, Jack.
Yeah, that sure is right. And let me tell you, it all started when I was 7 years old, and my dad said, I said, hey, Dad, when we go to the lake, can I wear a life jacket? Because I'm not sure how to swim very much. He said, you put on a leather jacket, bitch.
You put on a leather jacket, bitch, and go back to what you just asked me and do it without stuttering, you fucking little turd of a human being.
Hey, Dad, when we go to the lake for my 7th birthday, sorry, I get ahead of myself. For my 7th birthday, can I wear a life jacket? Because I'm not a good swimmer.
You can. You absolutely can. And I'm sorry I called you a turd. It's just that your grandpa's coming today, and he, every time I got to see that man, I just want to punch a dog's face. Not like a real dog, but like an imaginary dog that's made out of emotions.
Sure. You know what, Dad? Tell me again the story about what Grandpa did to you to instill such trauma.
How about I show you?
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. You don't want that. So he used to pull me out of bed by my toenails with a pliers when I was when I was just your age, because I didn't like to get out of my bed.
Where are these rapscallion pliers at? Jeez, good Lord. Oh, they're there. All right. Fella, if you don't open them eyes, I'm grabbing the toenails again by the pliers.
No, Cindy, why don't you sit on my lap?
This is your father. This ain't no Cindy.
Why don't you sit on my nose for 5 seconds?
Pull!
Ah!
Pull it!
Oh, God! Oh, you pulled my toenail off! Oh, my God! Oh, blood everywhere, Dad! What the fuck?
Well, you see this? It'll grow back. But you know what won't grow back? The time you're wasting asleep in bed. This time that you're wasting, boy, you'll never get that back. This toenail, though, you go ahead and keep this on your nightstand to remember. Go ahead.
If I ever have me a son, I'll never treat him bad, say any bad words to him, call him a turd or nothing. I swear to Jesus and the Holy Ghost.
If you ever find a woman that can stand you, I'll come and visit your sad little home.
My chances are not good to be well adjusted in this world.
No, they're not.
Jack used most of his time listening to his best friend, HHH, talk about, just what was going on around town. But Jack, he had a secret plan. He was going to change this town, open them up, light a fire under their asses, and stick a poker in their belly, both literally and figuratively. He read the city charter, and he realized that there's a loophole in there. And that loophole was ready to be exploited. And that loophole was going to be the way that he finally got this town to realize all the cool shit in life they all been missing. Jack folded up his city charter, stuck it in his breast pocket of his flannel, and zipped his flannel up, because that's what he does. And he plotted and planned. But what? He was going to need Darla for this. So he did his call to Darla, their special call they have.
No, mommy. No, mommy, look. When Jacques and when we're getting to marry, then you will come here and we will get you into the country based on Jack and me being marriage.
You don't think I've ever seen an American man come to Equatorial New Guinea and sweep one of our women off their feet? You think I can trust?
Mommy, primero, they change the name to Equatorial Guinea, they drop the new. That's number one, mommy. You're living in the past. You got to bring it up to the future. Number two, you're watching too much 90 Day Fiancé. Okay?
But I love it.
I know, mommy, you are addicted. You are addicted to it.
I could stop anytime I want.
Mommy, I want you to watch whatever you want to watch. But when you come to America, you're going to have to watch Judy. You're going to have to watch Judge Clarence Thomas of the Supreme Court, and you're going to have to watch Judging Amy, a TV show from the 1990s and 2000s.
Well, I love law, and I have a big passion for court drama.
No. Oh, baby, Jack.
What is that called?
My baby is calling me mommy. That's our special call that Yak and I have for one another's.
I know, but I always try and forget because it hurts me to hear it, because I don't trust him.
Mommy.
Fine, go take your call.
Mommy, Yak is a good man. Yak will change this town. I have to go. What do you mean go take my call? He's calling to me with his mouth. It's not a call. It's a call, not like a call. Not like
I understand that, but
Mommy.
What?
How is Daddy? Is he still in the bubble?
Of course your father's still in the bubble.
I hate it. I hate being in this bubble. Give me. Listen, Wanda. Let's you and me cut the bubble. We go. We get on the canoe.
Maybe I make it an hour, maybe I make it a day, maybe I make it a year.
No.
But we're gonna be living, baby. We're gonna be living.
No, my sweet San Pedro, I cannot have you dying. I cannot let you.
I'm against the dying of the bubble! No, I live on the bubble! I
It
don't
is-
want to live in a bubble.
My sweet San Pedro, it is worth it for me to for you to live inside of the bubble if I can still see you every day.
Let me kiss you through the bubble wall.
You could kiss my cheek because I don't want to catch what you have.
No, do you mean it's a bubble? You're not gonna get it. It's the whole point.
Even still, I've heard on 90 Day Fiancé that some plastic is permeable.
Is misinformation. Is misinformation. And this year's misinformation is Deborah Wilson of Chanhassen, Minnesota. Come on up here, Deborah. Dun-dun, she's the queen of the information. She's got a lot of aggravation. Misinformation. We don't talk about plantation.
Thank you so much, conductor.
Jack's plan included taking out everybody in town for a big old beer that he would invite him to his bar for. He thought that'd be a way to get everyone together, first of all. Jack was big on note-taking and licking his pencil because that saliva really made the pencil come out very good in the end.
Yeah, woo! It's like I'm writing with a ballpoint pen that I dipped in an inkwell. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I was on the FaceTime computers with my mom, and I heard your callings.
Well, I was calling you because I think it's time to fully put the plan into motion.
Plan to change everybody's life in this town, and then also move my mama into our house with us?
That's exactly right. I'm sick and tired of your mom living in Equatorial Guinea. Even though she calls it Equatorial, does she still call it Equatorial New Guinea?
She is. I just scolded her about this very day, just moments ago. But yak.
What?
I like how your voice is soft and high when you talk to me,
And gruff and terrible when you talk to the patrons of the Slovelnly Rambler.
you are so sweet with me. Yak, my dad, as you know, is in a bubble.
Of course your dad is in a bubble, but he will be okay one day, and I promise this is part of my plan.
Baby, take it easy. The higher your voice goes, the sweeter you are, and the more I am getting swooned.
No, we'll make sure that your father gets to show
Baby, he's too high now.
They can both live in us,
Baby!
and I will make them both breakfast in bed every day.
Okay.
And they can eat at the bar for free
Okay, now
all time.
it's a good amount of high again.
And it will be a beautiful dream.
Jack had a lot on his plate. Building a bubble in his upstairs bedroom, putting that fine seal on a room that his father-in-law-to-be could breathe in and rage against the dying of the bubble, as he always liked to say. He was excited to open his home up to some people who were from a place that had not been like the place he had been from at all. You know what I mean. Jack was handy with a hammer and a nail, so he knocked the hell out of that bubble wrap and tapped it in real tight with these tiny little nails. You wouldn't think nails would be the way to secure a bubble to the wall because it has a lot to do with ventilation and such, but nails is the way.
So, sir, you're positive that with this plastic will go well with these nails, because it's got to be airtight. This gentleman, you cannot be exposed to the outside world, and I'm building this sealed safe room, bubble room in my own home.
Jimmy's nail guarantee. I've seen you in here before. You know we have a nail
by nail guarantee.
Yeah.
If these nails don't do exactly what I say they do, you come on down here,
All right.
bring each nail. You got to pull the nail back out. That's sometimes people bristle at that. You got to bring the nail back in, and I'll give you, you 5 cents back for it.
All right. Well, that's fair. That puts me at ease a little bit because I tell you, just by looking at the nails, I wouldn't think that they work well with the plastic.
I stake my reputation on the nails that I personally handcrafted in my nail shop. What do you want me to say, sir?
No.
You know what? I run a nail store. It's hard.
No, I get it. I'm an entrepreneur as well. I own the Slovelnly Rambler.
Oh my God.
I get it.
Can I come in for a very large beer?
I would love for you to come in. The first one's on me. You bring in.
You're Jack, right?
Of course, you're
Girlfriend.
Jimmy.
The girlfriend is the one who goes, la 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 la, yak, yak, la la la, yak.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're actually, me and Constance, we're just 2 apartments over, so from you guys. I don't know. I see you.
Oh, Constance! I've seen Constance in the laundry room.
Oh, you have? Okay, yeah. She does laundry every day, and I'm like, babe, it's okay. She's like, no, every day. So,
We actually have a little joke. We call her Constantly doing laundry. Oh, Constantly doing laundry again, huh?
Hi, Jack.
Hey, Constance. It looks to me like you're constantly doing laundry again. Huh?
I'm a little I have a little consternation. Okay, and you and the way you always make a pun out of my name, and I heard my boyfriend comes home and he starts calling me constantly doing laundry, and why are you so constipated today? And he started doing it, and I'm just like, where did he get this? I'm like, oh wait, must be Jack.
Well, truth be told, I did need to pick up some nails for a bubble I was installing. Sorry, I just laughed because to hear myself say I'm installing a bubble sounds a little funny.
Okay.
I'm constantly laughing at it.
Oh, stop! Just, you know what? Here's the thing. It's like, Connie is a shit nickname, okay? And Con, what is that? That's not even a name. I have to go by Constance. I tried stints for like 5 seconds in junior high school, and I almost died of ridicule. So if you could please.
Stints, where's the mints? Stints, where's the mints? Stints. Well, I want a mint. Where's the mint, Stints?
You can just leave off the where's the mints part. You guys, as I announced, when I announced that I was running for class president, I'm changing. I'm going by Stints Witherbone. So if you guys could just adopt it as like a cool nickname, and please vote for me. I promise that if I become president of Wilbert High School, I will have free chocolate pillows for everybody.
We want mints, Stints. Maybe if you want the votes, why don't you bring the mints that rhyme with your name, huh? You can change your name to Stints and not create any mints?
Stints, I eat blints. I am also making fun of, with you. We are ridiculing her together.
Hey, Heckmore?
Heckmore, first of all, Heckmore, no. Okay, don't try to jump in on like the making fun of me because everyone always makes fun of you. No, Stints. I am eating blints, like, Russian blints.
Hey, Heckmore, why don't you go back to effing wainscoting or wherever the hell you're from, huh?
Okay, do not ridicule my name of my country, okay? I'm from wainscoting, Russia. Original home of architectural anomaly. That's right, is architectural anomaly wainscoting. Because it works in homes, but should not work. Should not work physically.
You know what? I don't even want to remember your name.
Heckmore. KGB will be here in a second to kill me, kill your mother, and also the dog. I know it's brutal, but
Why everyone?
Because you know what I did. I sold secrets. I'm a spy. I am triple agent.
I can't believe you sold secrets, da. If you could do it all over again, I would hope that you did it different.
Listen, go to America. Change your name to something very strange. You can keep Russian accent, but enroll in American high school and hide. They will find you, they will poison you, and they will kill any animals that you have with you. They are cruel, is KGB, son. Run.
Does not the idea of wainscoting have any way to protect you, Father?
Son, this town of Wainscoting is known throughout the world for architectural I can't even pronounce the word. Architectural, what is it?
Anomalies.
Anomaly, thank you, son.
Yada.
We are known well for that. Carry the name of Wainscoting all over the world for us. But leave, son, before KGB shows up. 1 second, giving vodka. Go, son, out back door.
I'm leaving that.
Open door! Open door! We know you're not getting vodka. Everyone say getting vodka, but we know you're not. Open door! Open door!
Open door.
Mr. Putin, I am sorry. We went to house,
Yeah?
but son escaped. We kill father, we kill mother, we kill dog.
Dog?
We punch dog in face, then we kill.
You
Just
don't
like
kill dog. I see in your eyes. You're soft at heart. You keep dog, didn't you?
Emperor Putin. Why would I defy orders? I know you're the most ruthless man in the world. You would never let me to live if I let dog to live. I punch dog in face. I stick dog with million needles in eyeball, just as you.
Million needles, huh?
Well, too many to count.
It seems to me that I've seen you on the streets. You see stray dog, you hug. So it's hard for me to believe you find family love dog and stick million needles. And I'm sorry for this, but I send you to Gulag.
No!
It's hunch, but it's strong hunch. Strong hunch.
Emperor Putin.
Yes.
After World Cup, I go willingly to Gulag.
Little league
Let
or
me.
soccer?
No, yeah. What? No.
American Little League or soccer?
Well, both, I was hoping. First, American Little League happening next week, as you know.
Of course, I'm rooting for the tiny Braves.
And then Russia in World Cup. Russia, I will be in the front. Right. So after World Cup, if you can.
That's fine, reasonable.
Jack's plan was coming to fruition. Everybody had gotten into the bar. Everybody had drank a beer that was pretty big. It was too big, if you want to know the truth. But he had ordered those huge glasses, and he had shined them up so much people couldn't stop from drinking out of them. Jack was known for his glass shining technique, as everybody knew. Jack,
It warms my heart that you're all here in my bar, enjoying this beer. And it warms my heart that this 1920s Victorian-era styled movie theater did not have to go the way of Gone with the Wind and be forgotten about and be hated, but instead it could go the way of a Slovelnly Rambler, the bar of which I own, and do well.
Yeah, John! Yeah, thank you for the huge beers, man. Cheers. Cheers to huge beers, man.
Hey, cheers to you. Cheers to you, John.
Hey, where's HHH?
Where is it? Where's my best friend HHH? Is he still working at that dang factory? HHH, please. Please.
Ah! Damn it. God damn it.
Hey, Triple H.
Mr. Jenkins.
Remember the houseboat, Triple H. Remember the houseboat.
Yeah, God damn it, you always say that. Okay, look, it wasn't bad enough that my eyes couldn't focus very well to begin with, right? But
I know.
But you're going to have to get out that dry erase marker and change that number of days because I just took me a needle right in the eye.
Damn it, HH. You know how we feel about the chart, Triple H.
God damn it, Mr. Jenkins, when you sold me on this job, you pretended that chart was real. And every day I've been here, someone's taken a needle in the eye, in the butt hole, in the earlobe. That was a piercing, but still, it happened in the break room, but it was still an accident. Listen.
I'm not changing the chart, Triple H.
You gotta change that. That's a fake chart. That's a bullshit chart. Get your dry erase marker. I'm doing it, Mr. Jenkins. Look at the blood coming from my eye. Is this a blood tear of sorrow or a blood tear of conviction?
It should be a tear of joy, Triple H, when you think about that houseboat and the pension you're getting. I don't want to hear another word of lip out of anyone down here on the floor. I'm the manager, and I need a muffin.
I got my own dry erase marker, and I'm going for that side.
You stop it, you old so and so. You'll never get that houseboat. You'll never do it.
Zero days. 0 days.
You knock it off. Oh, you bastard! He ruined my side.
Yak. Come to the bubble room!
Yak, how are you, man? I did not even get a chance to talk to you or nothing. How have you been? Well, how's the bar? How's your plan coming? I'm lonely.
It's all coming along nicely. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little sad. I haven't seen my friend HHH in quite some days ever since he got a job over there at the needle factory.
Oh. I want to feel bad for you, Yak, but I live in a bubble.
Whoa, hey. Maybe you should just have a little gratitude. Did you see the nails I used? These are all highly rated nails.
You're right, Yak. You're all right. You know, I have a lot of time to sit here and look at everything, Yak. And I was admiring your handiwork. And the wainscoting, original. I can tell, Yak, that is from wainscoting Russia.
I mean, better a bubble here in America than a bubble over there in Guinea. Am I right?
Wait, what now? Oh,
it's better that you're here in a bubble in America versus being in a bubble in Guinea.
No, I understand, but yeah, you have to understand. I come here to be with my family, and I'm studying to sound Russian. I don't know why.
Sir, I understand that you have to be in the bubble, but please, the passengers in the flight are a little uncomfortable with the plastic rubbing their arms. So if you could just kind of tuck the bubble, and then we'll be okay to take off for flight. But until we take... I understand you're very excited about going to America. Yes, please keep it nice and tight and sealed.
I don't know. I don't know if there's enough air here.
Well, how was the flight? Everything good with the flight in the bubble?
Huh?
When you were on the flight from Equatorial Guinea, was everything good with the?
Yeah, I totally lose consciousness on flight here. I didn't even know my own name by the time I landed here.
Oh, altitude sickness.
Mm-hmm. Baby, come here.
Yak was sick and tired of hearing them have sex in his guest bedroom through a bubble. It was so loud. There was so much yelling and screaming, bubble, that he finally had it. And he decided to move up the plan schematics, and he was going to get that plan done today. But it involved his in-laws. It involved his family. And it involved everybody cool who was in the town. So that night, he made notes that the next day and forevermore, the town was going to be changed. There was just one little detail. How was he going to pull it off?
Oh. All I need to figure out is how I'm going to pull it off. That's the only little detail I'm missing. Damn.
Gertie, wake up, love.
What is it, Theomore?
I just had the strangest dream. Our movie theater.
Not about the theater again.
It's about the theater. Am I not allowed to dream about our theater?
No, I get worried about you. It's all you think about. But go ahead, Theomore.
I'll write it in my dream journal.
No, tell me, Theomore. I want to hear it. Theomore, I love your dreams. Tell me this one, please.
So, this time, our theater is purchased somewhere around the 1980s by a man named Jack, and he is a rambler. And
the 1980s?
Yes.
19?
Yes, much in the future. Yes. I dream in the future, love.
Hold on. Let me light a candle so I can see your face, because we lack electricity.
Yes, we do. Although, Gertie, I have a friend whom I haven't told you about.
Oh, there you are.
Here I am. Your eyes by this candlelight.
And your eyes by this candlelight.
Gertie.
Theomore?
Do you think I might be able to rub your knuckle?
First telling me about your dream, Theomore. We can't simply think about rubbing knuckles at a time like this.
Terribly sorry.
Theomore?
I mean, I feel for you. I feel for you. Absolutely. You should have heard what Gertie said to me the other night. I said, "Can I rub knuckles?" And she said, "Finish telling me about your dream first. I haven't rubbed knuckles in nigh on 3 years, Jenkins."
Theomore, I tell you, when you get to my age, even the thought of rubbing knuckles is enough. Even the thought. So all you have to do is put in 37 more hard years of not rubbing.
I don't want to have a flourish of passion here, Jenkins. I want to keep my emotions under control, as is our era's custom, but I'm feeling a burning desire inside of me that I think only people of the future will feel. I feel as though I want to go beyond knuckle rubs, Jenkins.
What? Do you mean to the revealing of an ankle?
I go beyond, Jenkins. Beyond the furthest abyss, into the plentiful stars that burn so brightly with desire.
I nearly forgot I was eating my porridge. This was so enthralling.
Jenkins, there is a world of passionate decadence there available to us that is slurping like a spoonful of chowder.
You used what I was doing well in order to describe how you were feeling.
Jack ran around to everybody in town, knocking on their doors and saying, get up, come to the bar. Come to
the bar. We're going over.
Come to the Slovelnly Rambler, y'all.
Come to the Slovelnly Rambler, y'all. It's a bar that I own. I got a big plan for this town, and it involves making everyone's life better.
And he ran through the streets, and the last people he went to was his own house, Jack's very own house, where his in-laws from Equatorial Guinea, who sometimes called it Equatorial New Guinea, lived at. He opened the door because he was the one with the key, and he yelled out,
"Hey, you two, come on out through that bubble and come on down to the bar. I got a plan to make the whole town better. Actually, wrap yourself in the bubble and bring it. It'll be a lot safer that way."
Yak wants us to go. Yak, I have the bubble around me now. I am with you.
All right, good. And bring your wife too.
I of course will come with you, my sweet husband.
Come with me, baby. We are going with Yak. I feel if this is the last night I live, I will take the chance to step out of my bubble, which I've always wanted to do. Mama, Dad, why is Daddy out of the bubble? Daddy, go back into the... You've torn down the bubble and you're bringing it as a transportable bubble wrapped around you. Daddy, what are you doing?
Your father Your
Baby,
father
my
and
daughter
I.
and my wife, my daughter and my wife. I never wanted to come here, but now I am here. I want to live. I want to live.
Wait, I've seen the error of my ways, my sweet husband. You need to be out in the world enjoying life. So let's go to Jack's bar.
Let's go to the Slovelnly Rambler. Let's go! And they did. They all ran through the streets. San Marquin had wrapped his bubble around him, and he ran. And old Mr. Jenkins, who was the boss from the needle factory, he ran. And a couple of the twins who we had...
Houseboat! Houseboat! Houseboat!
Triple H woke up. He woke up the prostitute who was sleeping next to him, who he had developed a real affinity for. What is it? What is it, baby? Do you want to go again?
No, I heard my boss running through the streets yelling houseboat.
That's cool. An extra $250. I'll go with you.
Consider it done. I hope you take checks.
He did take checks. She did too. Everybody took checks. They checked out what was going on at the Slovelnly Rambler. Everybody running through the streets, gathering in the middle of town, running down the street. Jack had lit a fire in everybody's belly without even knowing it. Jack,
Come on, everyone! Come on into my bar, the Slovelnly Rambler, where this town will realize its fullest potential.
I'm here, Jack, and I'm your best friend. I'm Jack's best friend, and I don't know what this is all about, but I know he's been making notes in a book for nigh on 3 months now, and he's got a plan to change all you artsy-fartsy weirdos into a fire belly of weirdos.
That's right, and it all was inspired by that lovely recycling woman, Jenny Pritchins, or whatever her name was.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what? Hi, I'm here.
Jenny, I know that my wife didn't want you and I talking. But when I say that you inspired me to save this whole town via booze and working in bar jobs as opposed to pension-paying factory slave wage labor, well, I mean that. And you know what we're doing here today? We're having the first annual Slovelnly Rambler bar crawl.
Oh my gosh, and it was inspired by me.
bar crawl. I love a good bar crawl.
This is my husband, who we got married a couple of months ago. We didn't tell anybody. We eloped in the middle of the night. They didn't tell nobody, not even the mother.
I didn't even want to tell my wife, to be honest.
This is my best friend. This is Jack, and he is my best friend. And if you know anything about this town, you know that he has lit a fire under your bellies. And it all started with that little lady over there who works at the recycling bureau.
Houseboat! This is my #1 employee, Triple H. And he, through the pain and suffering, he's going to get that houseboat.
5 years later, on a houseboat.
You see Triple H? I always knew you'd make it.
I'm sorry. You're right, man. I can't see you. Too many needles in the eye, but goddamn.
Hey, you're hooking me with that fish hook. Stop it. Trip. Damn it, Trip.
Sorry, man.
Come on, H.
Hey, I thought you were a hooker. No?
Damn it, Triple H. When you're good, you're good.
You're my best friend, Jack.